Hey there, welcome back to Stormgate, or welcome if you're new, good to have you here. Today I'm going to be playing some more ladder 1v1s. Earlier today, I managed to break through the barrier I was sitting at the top of Plat, and I got myself up to Diamond, so that's pretty cool. But then I lost a bunch of games and now I'm back to like 1650 MMR, so that's less cool. The big problem I seem to be having is I can no longer beat Celestial players. It's a huge problem for me. I've got theories on things that I could try to do to beat them, but nothing I've been attempting so far has been working. So, you know, work in progress, things I've got to try to do to beat them. Occasionally I can sneak out a win in the matchup here and there, but generally all of my gains, like MMR wise, are coming from Vanguard and Infernal matchups. So let's see what the world has in store for us today. Up against a Chinese Infernal player? I think that's Chinese. Or it's just like an entirely... I could be entirely wrong as well. Send my dog across the map. Against Infernals, I generally go for Lancer expansion. I don't go as hard into... Started my barracks a little late here. Path them onto Therium after they finish. Send my dog around to see what my opponent's doing. I generally go for a Lancer expansion just because it makes taking the creeps and like building into my army more fun. And I need to have like a decent amount of Lancers for the early game. Looks like he's just getting his one building there. Start making my first Lancer. Send my dog back over to my creep camp to start on it. I can try to rescout his base after I do that first camp, but for now, I'm mostly worried about creeping and getting all my own stuff online. If you put your Lancer in the right spot, I think it's like around here, you can make him hit 4 of these units at once, but I don't always get the exact positioning right.
Not enough luminite.
Make sure I keep up worker production here, get another Lancer, get the lab online. Let these two heal, and I'm going to go rescout my opponent's base. Looks like we got the help camps at a similar time, but he got his a little bit faster than me. Build another worker, path over to the Lancer. I think I can make a second barracks now. And the second this finishes, I should be able to get my first upgrade. Okay, so my opponent's creeping with like a mostly melee army here. And he's got a second base online. So I should be able to outproduce his army if he went for a second base early, and I'm gonna have to try to attack him to like kind of even things out. Start on the Exo upgrade, start pathing workers over to Therium.
Insufficient supply.
I definitely need to not supply cap myself.
Our forces are under attack. Capture point secured.
Go creep the energy camp.
Insufficient supply.
Build 2 Exos to get my Exo army started. Build another worker. One big problem that's probably holding me back a lot is that after I get this setup going, I don't really have a plan, which is pretty bad. Like, I guess I need to start working on getting another base online.
Capture point secured.
Geared up. On the move. Lock and fall. On the move.
I accidentally canceled the wrong exo there, which sets me back a little bit further as well. I guess Infernals, one thing that's been working decently well for me is trying to get Vulcans online early. I need to keep up my worker production. Looks like he just took his Therium Tower. I feel like it's not super likely that he's going to keep his units over there, but I'll put my scout this way just in case he's trying to like wrap all the way around for an attack. Build 2 more exos, get another worker online, go look at my scout again. It doesn't look like he's staying on it, so I'm just going to steal his Therium Tower. Because I have my army AFK, I should probably leave them on the healing pad, but... Oh, looks like he's moving over here now. He's stopping me from taking that. I feel like he can't, like, the longer this goes on, the more likely he is to match my army.
Insufficient supply.
Which is pretty shit for me. Which means I need to try to take a trade, especially because I'm supply blocked right now, so I need things to be a bit more even for me. Where's his army at?
Capture point secured.
On the move. Lock and fall. On the move. Finish him off. On the move.
Capture point contested.
Yeah, so he's got like a fucking bigger army than I would like to deal with.
Research complete.
Oh, he's just cutting all the trees down, giving himself more space. Back up a little bit, because that should have been like a good enough trade to kind of stabilize me, but I need to get another base online because he's going to be able to re-up his army faster than I can. I don't think overall that was actually a very good trade. I'm going to go try to retake this tower here and keep pumping out units whenever I get resources for it. But overall, I think I'm in a pretty bad spot here. I have way too many workers on Therium right now. I'm just like seriously overproducing. So I'm going to buff these guys up, push them over here. 2 more exos. Steal both of his towers here.
Secured. Capture point contested.
Just make him move some units over so that he has to deal with me.
Capture point lost.
So those are a little bit too close. I can try to do like another steal soon-ish. I got this other base online, so I should be getting 2 more workers so that I can start pumping up my Therium generation by quite a bit. I do need it. I don't really know what to do here. Yeah, see, this is where I start running into a big problem. I should have gotten this base upgrade a lot sooner. Like, I should already have it by now. Get 2 more exos online. I'm gonna get all these guys to go take this health camp so I can get more Luminite to work with. I don't want to supply block myself, so I'm just going to get this ahead of time. And I have 2 bases, so I can build 2 more barracks and upgrade all this. 2 more exos, 2 more workers onto the other Luminite mine. get all these guys to go retake this, and I'm gonna go try to retake that Therium tower in the background. Therium isn't what I need the most, but it's the furthest one away from any of his units, so if I'm gonna pull anything away, that would be a good position to do it from. Gonna get air units because usually I end up needing to deal with those, like, siege units, and I find air is a pretty good way to do it.
Capture point secured.
I can start making more X's at a time here. I'm getting that airbase online, which means I can hit tier 3 pretty quickly here. But I think I should make a third base so that I can just keep out producing. I think generally I try to do like 2 barracks per base, and I find that works pretty well for my generation, for like my unit generation. But then I start to fall behind if I don't make another base, so I need to do it while I have a good opportunity. I need to start building Lancers. They're not the best unit in the world in most fights,
under attack.
but they're pretty good at soaking up damage while my Exos kill my opponent's backline.
Capture point.
I'm going to go retake that energy camp, and then I'm going to try to send something to deal with 2 more workers. I'm going to try to send something to deal with my Illuminite camps.
Capture point secured.
Start building Vulcans out of this so that I'm actually producing something from it. I should get the little upgrade here to make that produce faster.
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna go take that tower. I'm gonna put my dog around here just so I see if his army's trying to flank around. I'm gonna make a transport ship just because I feel like it's probably just a good idea.
Capture point.
Supply block myself again, that's always nice.
Not enough Luminite.
Looks like he's moving to fuck around with my third base. He knows it's there, which means I need to get my army into a good position to deal with that.
Buckle up. Ready. Ground pounders here. Top speed. Make way. With a quickness. What's the plan? Destination locked in. Fueling up now.
I'm gonna try to get a drop ready to move.
What's the sit rep? Lay it on me.
2 more workers, start putting stuff back on Therium. Actually, I can make 3 workers at a time and start setting that third base up.
Kick the tires, light the fires.
I'm gonna go fuck with his, I'm gonna go fuck with his towers again, see if he moves his army over there, and then try to get like a drop going on his base.
Reporting for work.
Capture point contested.
Boot up complete. Moving out. Top speed. Well, looky here.
He might have seen that transport moving.
Make way.
3 more workers, take this
Capture
tower.
point secured.
On my way. I'm gone. Making tracks. Blazing the trail.
Looks like he's trying to hit my army.
Capture point contested.
Buckle up. Ready.
Capture point lost.
Bot activated.
I might hit in behind him here.
Our forces are under attack.
Got an itchy trigger finger. Make way. Weapons ready.
Our forces are under attack.
Geared
So I guess that's my fault. Just got my army caught out of position there.
Come on in. Walk and
And I lost the troop
Our
transport as well.
forces are under
I just all
attack.
army did, I guess. Fucking very poorly played. I've gotten too used to using all army to just micro my army in a fight, or to like kite with the X's and stuff, but it's just not a good idea if I'm trying to do anything on the multitasking side of things. I guess I needed to hit his base sooner because I was producing units and he was producing bases. And I was just kind of watching him take the map. But the one fight I took ended up going a little too even. Maybe it's just because of bad micro on my part. But I felt like I shouldn't have been as far behind him as I was.
Not enough luminite.
I'm already doing kind of bad here because I forget what race my opponent was.
Our forces
Okay,
are
so I'm
under
playing
attack.
another Infernal matchup here. Okay, so he's building a lot. He's going to be producing a lot of units here.
Robot engaged.
I was going to go back and creep my camp. I'm going to make the one Lancer, and I'm going to try to make my second base really quickly here. I feel like that's a mistake, but if he's building an army, I need the production to match it. And I feel like Infernals make a little bit more money than I do on average.
is for the enemy.
Insufficient supply.
On my way.
Send this Lancer over. I need to make a depot.
Not enough luminite.
What's next? On my way. Annihilate.
So yeah, I got him hitting all four that time. Other than workers, I'm just going to start saving up money now.
Reporting for work. Plotting course. I'm off.
Capture point
Placing
secured.
structure.
I should take that capture point. One more Lancer. I'm pretty sure that 3 of these can beat the dog camp.
Not enough luminite.
Keep up worker production. Double worker production.
Ready. Lancer ready.
Another Lancer.
Not enough luminite.
I should be starting to get around the level of Luminite that I need to be at. He hasn't taken a second creep camp yet, so I might be about even with him, but...
Not
No, there we
enough
go. He took a
luminite.
second. So he's a little bit ahead of me on creep.
What's next? Fear is for the enemy.
Boot up complete.
2 more workers.
Bot activated.
Get my biolab online.
Not enough luminite.
On my way. What's next? Eliminate. I'm off. Fear is for the enemy.
Capture point secured.
I can definitely make another barracks. Buff both of these up. 2 more workers. Another Lancer. He's got like a decently
Capture
sized
point
army there.
contested.
Not like a huge army, but decently sized.
Placing structure. Ready.
He's gonna go steal my health camp here.
I'm here to assist.
I'm off. On my way. What's next?
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
On my way. I'm off.
Our forces are under attack.
Guess I need to pass stuff to the top of the ramp here. I don't feel like I'm gonna win this fight though. Okay, he's backing up a bit. He's just gonna run into my main base now.
Invalid location.
Plotting course.
Axel reporting.
Our forces are under attack.
On the move.
Ready to work.
Alright, so I managed to push that first attack off.
Waiting on you.
Not great, but if he spent that much doing it, I should be like a little bit ahead of him, like production and mining wise, which I guess is what I just gotta hope for. Get my next 2 workers back on that Luminite mine. I've got 2 bases mining, although not like the best defense setup.
Luminite.
Axel reporting.
I'm here to assist.
2 more workers, get them pathed to this mine so that I can get it fully stocked. Get a 4th barracks because I'll have enough to mine it. Get the exo upgrade the
Not
second I have the
enough
money.
Luminite.
Fear is for the enemy.
2 more workers.
Waiting on you. Walking tall. What's next? Stop. Copy.
Capture point
2 more
Insufficient
exos.
supply.
I'm down on supply, which is, yeah, that's great. That's good news.
Capture point lost.
2 more workers. Start
Insufficient
building more on
supply.
Therium. He's just taking all my capture points. He's gonna try to attack me again, probably. I hope he hasn't re-upped fast enough, but I feel like I've got more resource generation here still. As long as I don't supply block myself again, I should be in a good spot.
Axel reporting.
Boot up complete.
4 more exos.
Research. Capture point contested.
On you.
Okay, so he's got a decently sized army again, but
Capture point lost.
that should start changing around now in the game. If he'd hit me with that, I might not have been able to hold it off, honestly.
Axel reporting. Ground pounders here.
Get more generation online. I'm starting to outpace my supply, so I need to start worrying about it more.
Insufficient Therium.
On the move.
Start building my army up, leave them over by the ramp. My opponent could cut down the trees behind my base here, which would be pretty ass for me. Need to try to get this 2 base online, so I think I'm going to start making Lancers instead of Exos.
Lancer ready. Ground pounders here. Geared up. On the move. Walking tall. On the move. Walking tall.
Hope my opponent isn't close enough to take advantage of me moving up for this camp.
Waiting on you. Eat this. It's playtime now. Walking tall. On the move.
Capture point secured.
Geared up.
Got enough to make a 3rd base. Yeah, so I'm definitely producing a lot right now. I just gotta make sure I don't supply block myself.
Fear is for the enemy.
Not enough Luminite.
think I got like too much Therium income, so I'm gonna make sure all of these guys are working on that next base. I should get this base upgrading because I'm not producing workers out of it anymore. I should make another worker for the Luminite mine.
Research
I'm gonna send
complete.
one exo over here just to take that vision camp, see if I can. I need another...
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, so he's got his army decently close to my ramp here.
Capture point contested. Upgrade complete.
On the move. Finish him off. On the move. Geared up. On the move. Lock and fall. Finish him off.
Our forces are
Three
under
more workers
attack.
on that next base. That should have been most of his army, if not his whole army, so he shouldn't be able to re-up, so I'm gonna go hit his base. Four more exos. I can get 2 more barracks because I have another base that I have mining, and I need more depots.
Not enough luminite.
Lock and fall. On the move. Lock and fall. On the move. Lock and fall.
Destroy his third base, which puts me a little ahead of him.
Our forces are under attack.
Lock and fall. On the move.
I saw him move his army over here, so I know his base here isn't super well defended. Back up a little bit, he's pulling his imps. 3 more workers at home, make sure I'm continuing production.
Insufficient energy.
Keep pathing my units across the map. And I win the game. Okay, so getting that second base turned out to be pretty good. I just had to worry about actually defending them both. I probably should have gotten turrets on both of my bases sooner, knowing that he'd have a bigger army for like any initial push he goes for. I feel like I lost a decent amount of units having to like wait for that part. Or maybe I just have to block the second ramp. Or just my top ramp to make it so that he can't run by that first base. I guess if I'm going for the expand in the way that I just did, I should probably just pull 2 workers to make my barracks on my ramp and just defend from the ramp. I was doing that before, but when I started doing the dog matchup, I started prioritizing just getting my barracks out as fast as possible. And I think that changed things a little bit. I'll play one more game here. It made me a lot worse against, like, getting all in. Had a lot of times where enemies just run by and kill my entire worker line, and it's just like, well, that's bad. I think this is the same Infernal I just played against. Different map. Same general strategy. I'll send these 2 to go do it. I'll just buff them up. Have them clog up the ramp.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Ready to work.
He only built the 1 building this time, the unit production, unless he built 1 further back. No, he didn't build 1 further back.
Our forces are under attack.
Make sure I keep my worker production up.
None so ready.
Get a depot.
Ready.
Not enough luminite.
What's next? Ready.
Keep up worker production, get my upgrade building. Oh, I lost that Lancer. Well, that's terrible.
Capture point secured.
Ready to work.
Build another worker. I got my health online sooner, but I lost a unit, so I'm 100 resources behind my opponent. That's pretty much everything that I gained from creeping that camp. Not everything, but most of it.
I'm so ready.
I'm just gonna build this bunker at the top now, because I have a feeling I'll get one more Lancer. I'm gonna get the upgrade for exos for when I get them, and I'm gonna keep creeping. Pretty sure 2 can do this camp.
I'm off. On my way. Ready or not. Eliminate. I'm so ready. On my way.
Get another
Our
barracks.
forces are under attack.
Okay, so he's sending stuff out to creep pretty aggressively here.
Next. Ready. What's next? Fear is for the enemy. I'm off. On my way. I'm off.
Capture point secured.
On my way. I'm off.
Capture point contested.
He's gonna take my capture point. I need more Lancers, because it looks like he's trying to get
Capture
early
point
aggression
lost.
out. And I need to start my second base. Make sure he's not trying to flank around
Not
there.
enough luminite.
Fear is for the enemy.
You want me to do what now? It's going up. Alrighty.
So he's creeping a lot more aggressively than I am, but I think I'm in a better position. That didn't hit. Okay. I'm not in a better position. Because I've been supply blocked for like 30 seconds.
Insufficient supply.
Definitely needed to hit that Bob boost. That's actually really bad. Start making exos out of my second barracks. Worker. Another worker.
Not enough luminite.
Get my Luminite production back up. He might have backed up his army, so I can just steal this speed camp back.
Boot up complete.
Doesn't look like he's as invested as hitting me early. So I'll build 2 more exos. 2 more exos, 2 more workers, and then the next
Capture
100 I
point
get,
secured.
I'm going to spend on the Lancer upgrade, because I feel like I'm going to be fighting my enemy early here. Go see if he's on that Therium camp, or if I can steal it. Looks like I can steal it.
I'm here to assist.
2 more workers. Another exo.
Capture point secured.
Okay, so he's got a decently sized
Capture
army.
point
I'm trying to get more
contested.
exos online than I had before, though.
Capture point lost.
Robot engaged.
I can just about make 2 more barracks off of the back of my production.
Groundpounders here.
Make another Lancer. I could probably make 1 more, actually. Make a barracks.
Ready to work.
Get a depot over here.
Exo reporting.
2 more units.
Bot activated.
Saturated that second base. I can recreate my first health camp.
Research complete.
Build another barracks so that I've got 4. Buff this up.
Ready to work.
Capture point secured.
3 of these. Build another
Unable to build
supply
there.
depot.
On the move. Lock and tall.
Do you leave his army in a forward position? Or can I just take the vision camp instead? Okay, so he's taking his siege camp. He just got it.
Ground pounders here.
Capture point secured.
2 more workers. Get them all on Therium.
Geared up. On the move. Lock and tall. On the move. Geared up.
Our base is under attack.
Moving up complete.
Our forces are under attack. Capture point insufficient therium. Our forces are under attack. Capture point contested. Insufficient therium.
Waiting on you. Lock and tall. On the move. Lock and tall. On the move. Lock and tall. Hunt season. Lock and tall. On the move. Eat this. It's playtime now. Let's finish 'em off. On the move. Geared up. Waiting on you. Let's finish 'em off. On the move. Eat this. Hunt season. Lock and tall. On the move. Let's finish 'em off. On the move. Lock and tall. On the move. Lock and tall. On the move. Lock and tall. On the move. Let's finish 'em off. On the move. Lock and tall. Hunt season. Geared up. It's playtime now.
Our base is under attack.
Eat this. On the move. Eat this. It's playtime now. Lock and tall. On the move. Lock and tall.
Reporting for work.
Managed to destroy the siege engine, but I'm gonna lose fucking everything here.
Not instructed.
What's next?
Not enough luminite.
Well, he broke through my ramp. He got the siege engine. I couldn't break through his army. He actually hit me at an earlier timing there. The siege engines kind of fucked me over. I was hoping I could defend that base, but he just kept pushing a little bit further forward, kept, like, kiting my army at, and I could never actually get to the siege engine without just sacking everything that I had, so I just lose the game. I wasn't expecting him to attack up his ramp the way he did. Or, like, that middle ramp the way he did. Can you destroy those rocks in the middle or something like that? Like, I was surprised he got around as quickly as he did. I don't see people use, like, the pass a lot. But I guess he just sent his army, like, up ahead around that way and let the siege engine come all the way around. I might have just not been paying attention to the vision that I took, because I probably could have killed his siege engine then on the way in. Like, just send a couple lancers or something over to go deal with it because he's not defending it. But I was too busy dealing with his army at the front of my base. He just had too many units. Oh well, that's going to be all for Stormgate for today. Thank you for joining me. Drop a like on the video if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more content from me. I upload pretty much every day, and it's mostly Stormgate right now. I'm also playing Black Myth Wukong on the side and like other games, but you know, I got some other videos I'm working on for the future. And yeah, that's all. Have a lovely morning, noon, or night, and peace.